कुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां योगिनां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपार करुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम् ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम श्री भगवानुवाच येषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः ओम शांति शांति शांति। अथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता षष्ठोऽध्यायः ध्यान योगः। ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमव्यक्त संभवम् अंडस्यान्तस्त्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी। ओम let's chant the first shloka we learned in the last class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha anashritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sasannyasi cha yogi cha naniragnirna chakriyaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on Dhyana Yoga, the chapter that focuses on meditation, Dhyanam, which is a very important sadhana to integrate the knowledge that we have obtained through the study of the Bhagavad Gita and Vedanta, which is the knowledge that essentially each one of us is of the nature of pure consciousness. Most difficult thing. Correct? Enara Suprabhatam, Ganesh Ramurthy. Except in Gita class or in Vedanta class, where we seemingly hear, seemingly appreciate the fact that yes, there is something called as pure consciousness, and that is my true nature. Is it something that we can practice in an integrated fashion when we are out of this Vedanta? Can a few of you respond in the chat box? Is it easy? The most difficult thing, and that too in Advaita Vedanta, is to negate the world. It's almost impossible. Correct. The most difficult thing in Advaita Vedanta. So in Vedanta, there are three different types, right? Dvaita Vedanta, Vishishta Advaita Vedanta, and Advaita Vedanta. There are two difficult things in Advaita Vedanta. What are they? Anyone? You all studied Gita up to here. One is to what? Understand that I am pure consciousness and have that integrated into your emotional quotient. It cannot be just intellectual knowledge. Please understand. That is why the intellectual knowledge is present in the memory. Only memory cannot result in transformation of the individual to the experience or the anubhavam of that I am pure consciousness. All of you stand cameras, a lot of you not camera on. Are you getting the point? So that is why Bhagavan is emphasizing a lot on this sadhana called Dhyanam. And the Dhyanam that Bhagavan is teaching in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is Atma Swarupa Dhyanam. Write down. Bhagavan is not teaching the meditation or whatever course that all of you go to different institutions. Bhagavan is not interested in that. Bhagavan is interested in making sure that the Atma Jnanam that has been taught systematically so far, has it been taught or not? 2nd chapter, Sankhya Yoga, 3rd chapter, Karma Yoga, preparatory steps for Jnanam. 4th chapter is what? Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. And the 5th chapter is Karma Sannyasa Yoga. See, everywhere you see Jnanam, 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 the central theme. Even the initial first 5 chapters, the 6th chapter culminates. 6th chapter is the completion of one section of Bhagavad Gita. Tvam pada artham. Who you are, who are you, who am I? You all say no, you are that. Who am I? Question we ask. So that is what is being answered traditionally by Bhagavan. And so to integrate that knowledge, Bhagavan is prescribing what? Dhyanam. Point 1, write down. Point 2. See, the greatness of the Vedic wisdom is that it is not the same rule that is applied to every individual at every stage of mental maturity. Please note, it's all very, very important. You will not get this anywhere. You can go and search any internet, chat GPT, you will not get this. So why the Vedic wisdom has survived any number of invasions, any number of attacks, is because of its self-sustaining capability, where it prescribes a way of life depending upon the mental maturity of the individual. Write down, it is not the physical maturity of the body. The focus is the mind. A person may be 70, 80-year-old, but the mind may be still 10, 11-year-old. Are you getting the point? So, and what is the key point? Write down. There are only 3 key points you need to note down. The greatness of our Vedic wisdom. 1, the progress of the individual from work to worklessness. That means what? The Vedic wisdom does not say everybody has to work continuously at all points in time. Initially, one has to do action, work, because doing work is better than leaving the work. Being in action is better than being in inaction. The second step is getting attached to action and always thinking about results is dangerous. So when the mind is matured, the Vedic wisdom says that do the work, but don't get attached to results. Let results not be the focus of all that you are doing. When you focus only on results, 2 things happen. 1, while doing the work, you're not efficient. And when the results come, your mind goes up and down. Clear? Samatvam yoga uchyate. The third step is when the mind is fully mature and has attained that calmness. Now write down. By the process of Dhyanam. Dhyanam, meditation as taught by Bhagavan in the Bhagavad Gita, is the culmination of all the action that one is supposed to do. If you can become extremely proficient in Dhyanam and understand Vedanta Jnanam, one can attain the state of worklessness called as Naishkarmya Siddhi. Write down. So the ultimate state is called Naishkarmya Siddhi. Bhagavan has mentioned this term at least 2 places in Bhagavad Gita. There is an excellent scripture called Naishkarmya Siddhi, itself written by the great Sureshwaracharya. What is the state of worklessness? To reach that, what should you do? For clear, there are 3 steps. Can somebody summarize in chat box? Unless you understand this background, neither will you become proficient in the knowledge of Dhyana Yoga in the next few slokas, nor will you understand why we are doing what we are doing. 99% people in the world, in even spiritual organizations, they say, you do this, correct? Enna, Radhakrishnan sir. Ida padne, bhajana padne, nama sankirtana padne, stand upside down, catch some breath, hold some breath, stand upside down, do the yoga, that yoga, this yoga. But why are we doing? What is the goal? How do I test myself whether I am proficient in that? Because they themselves don't know what they are doing. They are all doing with money. When money is the orientation, you never get any results. Please understand. That is why our Vedic wisdom was never money oriented. Which Rishi asked how much money for any mantram or any wisdom, any knowledge? Tell me. Has any Rishi who are the founders of our systematic way of life asked for any money? They say, you please pay so much money. Huh? So please understand, the focus is knowledge. Focus is Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. Did you study this sloka or not? Remember the last sloka of the 5th chapter. Bhagavan himself is the best Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. And when the focus of Bhagavan down to the rishis, everybody's welfare of people, you will not be only money oriented. Clear? Huh? So, what are the 3 steps? First, action. Second, action without expectation of results. Third, give up action. So in Sanskrit, karma to karma yoga to naishkarmya siddhi. Now you are in that stage of Bhagavad Gita where Bhagavan, it's all connected to Sanatana Dharma, Vedic wisdom. Please understand, Bhagavad Gita and Vedic wisdom are not different from each other. It is only a method of packaging. Correct? Huh? Nowadays, we get different types of items from different companies. Is the packaging the same, Rajasagar? Each one packs it differently. So that's how you market, right? Same thing, the same chip, same biscuit, same thing. They put in different packet and sell it. They test market which color, which kind of pattern will be saleable. They'll put it. Bhagavan thought that let me package like this and send it to the people. And many people accept it. Some people don't know what is inside. Some people seemingly know, they think they know everything. Unless you dive deep and understand, nobody can become an expert in Bhagavad Gita. And for that, one needs to have the background of very deep knowledge of Upanishads, Brahma Sutras, and the Vedic structure. The structure to Vedic wisdom, which you need to learn from a traditional trained guru who has spent number of decades in the field and who has got this knowledge from Guru Parampara. Clear? Huh? All the background is clear now? So what did Bhagavan say at the beginning of the 6th chapter called Dhyana Yoga, or also called as what? Let us see how fast you are. Atma Samyama Yoga. Now you should know fastest finger first. Now it is going to be like Kaun Banega Karodpati. Because what money, what wealth you are going to get from Dhyana Yoga is beyond Karodpati or Arabpati. Beyond billionaire, you get that kind of treasure. And where is that treasure? Aruna, where is that treasure? The treasure is within you only. Treasure is here. You don't need to go anywhere. No treasure island. Don't need to go on a trip. No, you have to go inside you, your own self. Please understand, such a beautiful discovery that you're going to get by doing the Dhyanam as prescribed by Bhagavan. So, What is the first sloka that Bhagavan said in 6th chapter? Once again, he wants to put an end to this discussion on sannyasam. Practically is saying, before you get to Naishkarmya Siddhi, that means what? Before you get to the state of worklessness, actionlessness, learn to renounce. That means before you renounce physical action, learn to renounce the results of action mentally. Mental renunciation is the key to physical renunciation. Whether you do physical renunciation or not, that is not a problem. So Bhagavan says physical renunciation is not required. According to Bhagavan, entire Bhagavad Gita, he is not accepting karma sannyasam. He is not accepting sannyasa way of life because he knows that it is extremely difficult in Kali Yugam for people to practice sannyasam in the Puritan sense. There are a lot of sannyasis, donghi sannyasis. They cannot be called sannyasis. Na Gomar Jivi? So please understand, all of you downloaded the book? Anybody who has not done, no? So please do the donation and download. Don't be conjuicy for this 250 rupees. It's not going to help you. Okay, anyway. So Bhagavan is saying, before you can give up work physically, learn to renounce mentally. Clear? Huh? So Bhagavan says a sannyasi is the person, according to Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavan, is a person who has mentally renounced the results of action. Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha saha sannyasi saha yogi na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. Neither the person who has simply given up action. Here action is represented by all the Agni karmas. I told you, Agni or the fire is the central piece of all Vedic karmas. That is why the Rig Veda begins with what? Agnimile Purohitam. Begins with Agni, ends with Agni. The last mantra of Rig Veda also begins with the word Agni. So, just by giving up action, one cannot lay claim to be a real sannyasi. One by just giving up, all the Agni karmas and actions cannot be just called a yogi unless what? Anashritaha karma phalam. Karma phalam anashritaha. Write down. Karma phalam is the results of action unless, that means what? You have to do the job but not be obsessed with the results. Very difficult, right, Giridhar? Very difficult. That too in Kali Yugam, if you say. That is why sooner you practice this and get to Jnanam, then it will give you a lot of clarity. How to act in the world, how to practice Karma Yoga. That is why Jnanam is the culmination where what are the two challenges in Advaita Vedanta? One, that I need to understand in essence that I am pure consciousness. Second level, you have to negate the entire universe and your physical existence as what? Seemingly real or Maya. Very difficult. So, to get that knowledge properly understood and integrate that, Dhyanam is a sadhana. So, before that, Bhagavan is saying, unless you renounce mentally results of action, you will not even reach a stage where you can prepare your mind for Dhyanam. Now you understand now? Now, right to next step. Karma Yoga is a necessary step for Dhyanam. Which meditation course teaches you this? They don't know karma in NRS. Karma, then what about Karma Yoga? So any meditation course they mention, Karma Yoga? No chance. Because they don't know. So please understand the traditional wisdom, the Vedic wisdom clearly enumerates this point. Unless you achieve proficiency in Karma Yoga, you will not achieve proficiency in Dhyanam. You may seemingly do something. Nah. In Tamil we say, that means what? We also visited some place. What is the use? If you don't get value from what you're doing, you're only a visitor, correct? You're only visiting Dhyanam. You will not get the benefit. So, Karma Yoga is a very important step. And that's why Bhagavan started the 6th chapter. What Jagat Trivedi-ji? Anashritaha karma palam. As a comparison, he has told, naniragnihi nachakriyaha. It's the complex sloka. You all understood sloka number 1 clearly? Yes. Sloka number 2 we'll chant today. Sri Bhagavan uvacha yam sanyasamiti prahuhu yogam tam vidhi pandava nahya sanyasta sankalpaha yogi bhavati kaschana.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha yam sanyasamiti prahuhu yogam tam vidhi pandava nahya sanyasta sankalpaha yogi bhavati kaschana.
Very nice. Let's all chant together. Sri Bhagavan uvacha. Can you make everybody muted, please? Coordinator, thank you. Don't mute me. Sri Bhagavan uvacha yam sanyasamiti prahuhu yogam tam vidhi pandava nahya sanyasta sankalpaha yogi bhavati kaschana. Om shanti shanti shanti. In this shloka, there is a term called yogam, term called yogi. Here, the term yogam refers to karma yoga. The term yogi refers to karma yogi. Please make notes. Gita is not easy. Gita is easy to chant, but difficult to understand really what is it now trying to convey. Tadidam Gita Shastram Samasta Vedartha Sara Sangraha Bhutam Durvigneyartham. What is the important point, Rajasagar? Durvigneyartham. What is Durvigneyartham mean? Artham, Vigneyartham, Durvigneyartham. Very difficult to understand. What is Bhagavan trying to say? In the context also you understand. Clear? So what is Bhagavan saying here? Everybody may say sannyasa, sannyasa, sannyasa. Correct? What is sannyasa? According to our Sanatana Dharma, sannyasa is the 4th stage of life. What are the 4 stages? Brahmacharyam, Grahastyam, Vanaprastham, Sannyasam. Called Turiya Ashramam. Let people keep on saying whatever they want. Bhagavan says, hey Arjuna, I am telling you, what other people called as sannyasam or renunciation is actually karma yoga alone. So Bhagavan is making very simple. He doesn't want to complicate it with multiple technical words. If you are an excellent practitioner of karma yoga, Bhagavan says you are a sannyasi. Clear? Lot of people, ladies are thinking, Sri Matas, how only sannyasam is only for Purushas. If you don't take sannyasam, you will not get jnanam. Nah. Rajendran sir, if you study the Shankara Bhashya, Seshadri sir, in detail, Upanishad Bhashyam, Brahma Sutra Bhashyam, Ram Venkat sir, Acharya Shankara talks about sannyasam repeatedly. Sannyasam nobody can. He likes sannyasis a lot. Pure sannyasis, not this half-baked people. He says very clearly, sannyasam is a must for jnanam. It's extremely clear. Now, LV sir, he says in one place, if you don't get sannyasam, you will not get jnanam. If you don't get either way, for getting jnanam, you read sannyasam. After getting jnanam, if you don't take sannyasam, there is no value for jnanam. The value for sannyasam is to get jnanam. And the value of jnanam is you should get sannyasam. You got the point? If you are like 𝐒𝐫𝐢, I told you about 𝐒𝐫𝐢 story. Remember or not? 2 wives. He was a Brahmagyani, even when he was a Grihastha. Not after he took the sannyasam. I'm giving you all the key points. But ultimately he took the sannyasam because jnanam, while it is there, sannyasam gives shobha. That means what? Shobhakrit nama samvatsaram is coming. Shobham means what? It gives the popularity, presentation, the greatness, mahima. It gives up for jnanam. That means what? The goal of sannyasam is only jnanam. Not collecting money, building, how many buildings. That's not sannyasam. Clear? Planning which land to acquire. No. Focus of what? What? The first sannyasam is what is called? What is called? I told you 2 sannyasams are there, no? What are they? One is sannyasam for getting jnanam. Another is called as vidvat sannyasam. First is what? Vividisha sannyasam. Write down. Vividisha sannyasam. Because sannyasam topic is coming. I'm brushing your intellectual cells again. Clear? Vividisha sannyasam is first sannyasam where people take to sannyasam for what? For getting jnanam. Vetum ichha vividisha. Vetum. Root is Veda. Vidajnane dhatu. So knowledge is the orientation. Knowledge means what? Not your other knowledge. Knowledge of the truth. Aham Brahmasmi. To get that knowledge, I am taking sannyasam called what? Vividisha sannyasam. After getting jnanam, if you are still engaged in public life for a significant period of time, like 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐫𝐚, you give up that and go into seclusion. Ekante sukhamasyatam. That is called Vividisha sannyasam. That means what? The person has got the jnanam, but goes in a sun. Clear? That is Shankaracharya and the traditional method. But Bhagavan is giving you shortcut. That's why Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Krishna Paramatma, he did you anything in a straight way. Please think about it. While he was a child, he was doing all the pranks. Nah, was not stealing butter. No, even I didn't eat anything. Nah. Mother asked to open the mouth, show me. Says, I'm not taking anything. Correct? You see? Actually, Bhagavan can do anything and get away because he's not actually doing anything. Please understand, he's not lying. And when he came to Mahabharata war, did he defeat all the key people in a very, very Satyam Vada Dharmam Chari? He did. How did he do? Gave you the different approach. Right? Similarly, even for getting jnanam, Bhagavan is giving you an excellent way without taking to the classical sannyasam. He says here, let people say sannyasam and all. Hey Arjuna, that sannyasam, karma yoga. That means karma yoga is very difficult. Just saying that I'm karma yogi, What are the features of karma yogi? Anybody? Can you give me 2 features? One is mind will be absolutely peaceful. For a person who has got proficiency in karma yoga, the mind is extremely peaceful, independent of anything happening around you. You will not look around and say, that person is so happy, is going in that Audi car, this one is enjoying that, has got a yacht. Nah, all those, I don't have anything. That kind of thing will not be in the mind. Always peaceful internally. Camera on panle. Second important point of karma yoga proficiency is what? PKY, proficiency in karma yoga. Ravi Anji could put on a title. Proficiency in karma yoga. Second is the mind will be interested to study Vedanta. The interest to know the truth will be extremely high, and that will be the key goal of our life. We will do whatever it takes to get jnanam. Clear? Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tat paraha. That will be your goal. Whatever you may be doing, that becomes secondary. These are the 2 hallmarks of person with proficiency in karma yoga. So, Bhagavan says karma yoga is equal to sannyasa. So, Bhagavan is saying here, you know why I'm saying this? Nobody becomes a karma yogi without renouncing all the fanciful thoughts in the mind. See, why should people take to sannyasam? The way of life to ensure that unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary fancies don't entertain the mind. Your mind becomes more and more pure. That is why you take to sannyasam. You're able to achieve the same thing through karma yoga. It's been discussed extensively. 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter. Please go and revise again and again. Just by studying once, you will not understand. So, karma yoga is the prescription of Bhagavan for active people who cannot just give up everything and go away. So by practicing karma yoga, mind becomes pure, and so unnecessary fanciful thoughts. If that had happened, this had happened, that had happened, everything would have been fine. Why this happened to me? Why not that person? You go and ask the other person, something else will be there bothering the other person. We are thinking that, no, this is my problem, the biggest. You go and ask the other person. Nah, double click and see, oh, they'll give you a list of problems. Who is without problems? No, we're not correct. You see enough people, no? They'll not say. I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. That's a good thing in English and US. How are you? I'm fine. The next question, if you got any problems, please put no in the secret box. You put your problems, solution will come. After one day, you come and see box is full. Everybody at all, I'm fine. But the list will be there inside the box. Correct? Huh? So please understand, nobody can be what? Permanently happy unless they get what? I'm pausing for a second. Anybody? Jnanam. Very good, Vinod. Dhyana devatu kaivalyam. Sukham me sarvada bhuyat. Dukkham mabhut kadachana. Iti che sarvasamanye. Te jnana deva siddhyataha. Many of you not camera on, please. Gita Ramesh, Galaxy, meet all of you. Very important chapter. Learn properly. Can somebody write the Subhashita? Chetan Sharma, Prabhatam. Learn this Subhashitas and remind yourself, why am I teaching all the Subhashitas? Bhagavan didn't teach Subhashita as part of Gita. He didn't have time. Nalita madam, this Gita will not be 700 slokas, it will be 7,000 slokas. Please understand. Write down. Sukham me sarvada bhuyat. Everybody wants to be happy always. Dukkham mabhut kadachana. In between, I don't want even little bit unhappiness. Yes or no? Sir, okay, sir, I'll be happy. Every now and then some sorrow is okay. Will anybody say okay? Ramesh Venkatesan? Okay, sometimes let sorrow visit us. No, we don't want. Correct? Huh? Ever happy. Te che sarvasamanye. Te divachanam. These two things, what are they? Ever happy, never ever should be unhappy. Sarvasamanye. Whether you like it or not, believe it or not, Satish Nischal, everybody has got this feeling internally. Yes or no? We can read the mind of everybody very easily. NRS can become a rishi because everybody wants this. And Gita, Vedanta is addressing that core topic. That's why Gita and Vedanta are universal. Italian doesn't want to be happy always. Japanese, American, African, Australian, Indian, Chinese, Korean, everybody wants to be happy, right? That is the core of Gita and Vedanta. But how is it possible? Te che sarvasamanye. What? Jnana deva siddhyataha. Iti che sarvasamanye. Te. These two things are possible only by jnanam. Write down. Clear? So Bhagavan says that unless you get the jnanam, for which karma yoga is a preliminary step, karma yoga helps you purify the mind like anything. Chittasya shuddhaye karma. Please write down. So by karma yoga, you remove all fanciful thoughts. You focus. What is the greatness of karma yoga? When you are at work, focus on the work. Don't even focus on the results. Forget about all other things. When you are engrossed in any work, it can be your office work, your puja work at home, or even cutting vegetables, cooking, whatever it is. That ekagra chittam should be there. Then what happens? Results will be automatically wonderful. It teaches you that. And you keep on doing that. Consistently engage in right action. Mind cannot get into impurity. Clear? Are you getting the point practically? So Bhagavan says, without becoming a karma yogi, these fanciful thoughts, wrong thoughts, bad thoughts, impure thoughts cannot be removed from mind. Now let us see Padavi Bhaganmaya. Yam sanyasam iti prahuhu yogam tam vidhi he Pandava. Na he, see, na he asanyasta sankalpaha. Very important word. Unless you study properly, you will not understand. It is not sanyasta sankalpaha. It's one word. It is asanyasta sankalpaha. Can you all write down? Special word. Sankalpaha, sanyasta sankalpaha, asanyasta sankalpaha. Can a couple of you say you got the word correctly? Asanyasta sankalpaha. Okay, Satish. Can nobody write? The word also in the chat box, benefit of other people. Very rare word, you won't get it. Rajasagar, excellent. Yogi bhavati kaschana. Now look at Anmaya. He Pandava, Yam Prahuhu iti sannyasam tam yogam vidhi hi na kaschana bhavati yogi asanyasta sankalpaha. What a beautiful sloka. This sloka gives you knowledge, it gives you literature, it gives you sharpness of mind to understand this. In the end, you see, na kaschana asanyasta sankalpaha, double negative. What is double negative is equal to? Double negative is equal to one positive. Correct. Today's meeting note, have you posted? Kalamanam. Thank you. Again, please post it. Okay. So Bhagavan is saying here, Hey Pandava. Now when you understand like this, you will get more clarity. That's why we study Bhagavad Gita like this. Padavibhaga Anvaya. Otherwise you will not get, we also studied Gita. We also chanted Gita. It will become like that. See, once you study Bhagavad Gita, along with all other supporting scriptures, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Subhashita, Dharma Shastram, all those things you learn together, it's a complete study. Sanskrit also you will get knowledge very well. Clear? Hey Pandava, hey Arjuna, Yam Prahuhu. Prahuhu. Once again, what? Bhagavan is not saying, I am saying this. What people say. Prahuhu means prakarshena ahuhu. What? That which people call. That means what? Once again, no ownership. In our system, nobody owns anything. It's all owned by Bhagavan. Vedo khilo dharma moolam. Everything is finally originating from Vedas. And where are the Vedas coming from? Vedo Shiva Shivo Vedaha Vedadhyayi Sada Shivaha. Shiva is God, Supreme God. Don't stick the word Shiva. It can be Vishnu, it can be Brahma. But Supreme Principle is the ordainer and the originator of Vedas. Clear? Please understand that. So Bhagavan is saying here, Prahu, Prakarshena Ahu. That which people call, they means what? Our rishis, our shastras, our scriptures call as what? Iti sannyasam, as renunciation. Hey Arjuna, you are very interested, no? Sannyasam, sannyasam, sannyasam. Arjuna is no? There is a character in our Puranas called as Nakshatreshan. You know that? His job is going on, no. Putting in there, in Tamil we say Nakshatreshan, putting in there. You know what you say in Telugu or some other language? Hindi mein bolte hain kya? I don't understand. I don't remember. Okay. You all know? No, not finding fault. Continue asking question. Same thing. You go on, follow up. Actually, it's called follow-up master. Follow-up master is called. No, continue following up. Nakshatra Tadu, something you told, no? So somebody put in Telugu. What is? Let us learn Telugu also a bit. What? Some say? Nakshatra Kudu. Nakshatra Padmavati. What I'm saying? Very good. Nakshatra Kudu. Correct. See, is there in all languages. Continuous follow-up. Suppose you are given some task at home, people do, no? Sundar Mama, madam will give some job. Keep on following. Now what you will do? Keep on following, right? The standard that has come from there to all of us, correct? We want something to be done, nagging, coming behind continuously. Okay, anyway, so Arjuna says, you are always nagging, no, that behind me. What is sannyasam? You see, don't talk about sannyasam and all, leaving the battlefield, go and putting some vesham and all. It's not important. That which people call as renunciation, sannyasam. You understood? Yam prahu iti sannyasam. So far, are you clear? Sanskrit structure? Iti sannyasam. Tam yogam is actually karma yoga alone. Clear? What other people are saying sannyasam. So that means what Bhagavan is saying, no need to run away from battlefield. Bhagavan, I told you, always he's got one googly for everything. Arjuna thought by using sannyasam, I can run away from battlefield. Bhagavan says you can take sannyasam and be in the battlefield. You see, Bhagavan rule is always different. En vadi, tani vadi. We say no like that. Bhagavan's vadi is always different. So you cannot try to play prank with Bhagavan, because Bhagavan is master of all pranks. Please understand that. So that which people call as renunciation is that karma yoga alone. What is that karma yoga? What karma yoga I've taught in the last 3 chapters, 4 chapters. Clear? Huh? So don't open the mouth once again and say sannyasam. Clear? Huh? Almost Bhagavan has shut his mouth. No more sannyasam. So that which people call as renunciation, sannyasam is karma yoga. So write down equation. Sannyasam is equal to karma yoga according to Bhagavan. Vidhi, understand. Understand, my dear Arjuna. What does it mean? Radhika madam, he has not understood. He's not, in spite of telling many times, he's coming again and again. This one is not understood at all. So understand. Vidhi. Vidhi means what? Understand. Clear? First portion. The first portion clear? Hey Pandava, yam prahuhu iti sannyasam tam yogam vidhi. Clear? Huh? So far clear. Can 2 people say answer? That other I cannot move forward. If you more quickly answer, will move. Okay, next. Now, second portion. He. Because, you know why? Na kaschana. Nobody. That means what? Without exception, nobody bhavati yogi becomes a karma yogi. I told you, no? See, the goal of sannyasam is to get purity of mind. Please understand. That is what? Vividisha sannyasam. Then study Vedanta, get jnanam. Clear? So here Bhagavan is saying, na kaschana. Nobody becomes to become a good sannyasi, you have to renounce all fanciful thoughts. You have to what? Have pure mind. Similarly, to become a good karma yogi also. Nobody can become a proficient karma yogi without renouncing fantasies, fancies, impure thoughts, bad thoughts, wrong thoughts. Are you getting the point? It's called Samanadhikaranam in Sanskrit Vedanta. What does it mean? Sannyasam, in the elementary sense, aims at chitta shuddhi, purity of mind. Are you getting the point? Karma yoga also aims at purity of mind. When sannyasam's goal, it means what? Vividisha sannyasam, first step is what? Purity of mind. Now write down next level. How did the equation sannyasam is equal to karma yoga get fulfilled? We write no? QED. After proving a theorem, right? You all know that. Remember, elementary mathematics. At the bottom, you see QED. Okay, whatever you want to go and discover that. Okay. So, sannyasam goal initially is chitta shuddhi. Karma yoga goal is chitta shuddhi. Are you getting what I'm saying? Therefore, karma yoga and sannyasa are one and the same by virtue of the result being easily established. Clear? Huh? The goal is the same. Aim is the same. So that particular lifestyle or whatever way of life are one and the same. It's only a different nomenclature. Are you getting the point? I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to explain to you, any of you. By virtue of the result and the goal of both sannyasa and karma yoga being one and the same, sannyasam is equal to karma yoga. This is the equation. That's how we should study Bhagavad Gita. Clear? Huh? So, na kaschana, nobody bhavati yogi becomes a karma yogi. Now, important word. Asanyasta sankalpaha. How to understand this? Sanyasta sankalpaha. Here, sankalpa and what? Sankalpa, sanyasta sankalpaha. So, sannyasam word is being used here. It's not sannyasam. This word, can you please write down asanyasta sankalpaha? Sankalpaha means what? Fanciful thoughts. No things, no desires, fanciful thoughts. Sanyasta sankalpaha. That means what? One who has given up fanciful thoughts, wrong thoughts, unnecessary desires, adharmic desires, Asanyasta sankalpaha, who has not renounced these fanciful thoughts. Complicated word, you have to put some effort. Masanta madam, Puriyudhillaya? Gurarpan sir, correct? Sankal, write on 3 steps. Sankalpaha, sanyasta sankalpaha, asanyasta sankalpaha. 2 negatives. Without giving up fanciful thoughts, nobody can become a karma yogi. Without giving up bad thoughts, wrong thoughts, nobody can become a sannyasi. You cannot go and put sannyasa vesham and also have the same thought like a normal person. Are you getting the point? I hope you're understanding all this. Rangan Mukund, you're following or not? Clear, huh? This is all traditional wisdom made very simple. Study properly. Ekagra chittam. So what Bhagavan is saying, nobody can become a karma yogi without renouncing fanciful thoughts. So it means sankalpaha means what? The desire to go on achieving that, this, nothing and never ending. Kamaha, sankalpaha, clear? So 2 negatives. So what is Bhagavan saying here? And simply put in mathematical equation, LV sir, sannyasam is equal to karma yoga. The goal of both sannyasam and karma yoga is chitta shuddhi. By that, we are proving that karma yoga and sannyasam are one and the same. QED, it's a French term. Quada era dedendum dam. Correct, LV sir? Quite easily done. If you know how to prove something, then QED becomes quite easily done. Otherwise, it's not. Demonstrandum. Okay. Very good. Or you know, the master in computer science, so he knows correctly. So I understood this sloka clearly? Mathematical formula put in Sanskrit form. That's why I tell you, all the mathematics that you're studying, Pythagoras theorem, Arvind Balasubramanian, post-doctorate, Vedic mathematics, sloka formula. Mahaprabhu was quoted any of these. Many complex physical and mathematical formula are embedded in the form of mantras in our Vedas. One day separately we'll study Vedic mathematics. Understand the greatness of Vedic wisdom. It has addressed all things that you need to know in life. Let me tell you, it's not only karma, karma yoga, Vedanta. It has, appreciated, understood, and given that knowledge in all forms. Complete knowledge. That's why it's called Vedaha. Write down. That which is to be known, anything to be known is there in the Vedas. Are you clear? So second sloka clear or not? All building blocks for dhyanam. That means what? What Bhagavan is saying. First is, just by giving up work, you cannot be called a sannyasi. Second, unless you are a qualified karma yogi, what? You cannot call a sannyasi, because a qualified karma yogi is same as a sannyasi. Clear? So far, the preliminary steps are clear. Now, third sloka, sloka number 3. Sri Bhagavan uvacha arurukshor muner yogam karma karana muchyate yoga rudhasya tasyaiva shamah karana muchyate.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Arurukshormuneryogam Karma Karana Muchyate Yoga Rudhasya Tasyaiva Shamah Karana Muchyate.
Very good. Excellent. All of you together. Sri Bhagavanuvacha Arurukshor muner yogam karma karana muchyate yoga rudhasya tasyaiva shamah karana muchyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. First 2 slokas are clear. Now third sloka, Bhagavan is moving from karma yoga to dhyana yoga. Write down. You write the preamble. The top of every sloka. What does the sloka intend to convey? What should I understand? Merely chanting is some level of benefit, but real benefit from sloka is when you understand in depth the meaning of the sloka. Clear? So here, the word yoga has got multiple connotations. Write down. The first place, yogam, arurukshoho muner yogam. There the yogam is dhyana yogam. Write down, dhyana yoga. Next term, the term karma that comes immediately after yogam indicates karma yoga. Chandas is not there enough to put karma yoga. So karma has been put. To differentiate between yoga, dhyana yoga and karma yoga. Here yogam refers to dhyana yoga. Karma refers to karma yoga. Are you clear? Third, yoga rudham. In that word, the yoga also means dhyana yoga. Are you all clear now? Two places. In fact, in this shloka, the word yogam itself means dhyana yoga. The word karma means karma yoga. Write down. These are all important points you need to note down to understand this shloka properly. Otherwise, you'll be confused. What is Bhagavan saying? Is he talking karma yoga? Is he talking dhyana yoga? Is he talking jnana yoga? Is he talking about raja yoga? Is he talking bhakti yoga? What yoga is talking? Everything is called yoga, yoga, yoga. That's why everybody got yoga shop. In a everybody opens a yoga shop. Everybody teaches yoga. My Guruji used to say, everything can be called a yoga. Sundarama, this is yoga, this is yoga, this is yoga. You do this, anything you do is in yoga. Huh? You brought yoga to that level. Because people are bereft of any intellect. We have lost our intellect. Let me tell you, we lost our thinking capability. Anybody says something, we just start following without even understanding what they are saying. Study, that's why go back. Where is the original correct knowledge? It is there only in traditional wisdom. Unless you put the effort and learn, which we don't want to do, you'll always be misled by all the charlatans and they will also go to hell. You'll also follow them there. Please understand that. Now, what is Bhagavan saying here? Now, if you want to become a Dhyana yogi, and why should you become Dhyana yogi? Why should you learn Dhyana and become Dhyana yoga? I told you in the beginning, introduction itself, there's a lot of background before the class started. Why should you become a good Dhyana yogi as per Bhagavad Gita, Dhyanam? That is when the Jnanam that you understand intellectually will get integrated into your emotional quotient. Clear? Huh? We are all emotional people. We act only from emotions. Our emotions are not different from us. Our Swabhavam is emotion. That's why Shraddhatraya is studying, no? Please come for the Saturday, Sunday morning class, India time. Bhagavan is dissecting your nature very clearly. Our nature is that which comes from our emotions. Clear? Emotional quotient, what we say. So Bhagavan is saying here, for a seeker who wants to reach proficiency in Dhyana Yogam, means what? For a person who wants to become what? An expert Dhyana yogi, Karma Yoga is the means. Just now I told you, Karma Yoga is stepping stone for Dhyana. Dhyana is stepping stone for Jnana after Vedanta Shastra Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Clear? Doesn't mean that, sir, first I will practice karma in this Janma, sir. Maybe next Janma I hopefully become Karma Yogi, sir. And then third Janma I'll hopefully become Dhyana Yogi, sir. Fourth Janma, if there is grace, let me study Vedanta, sir. Can you do like this? What should you do? Practice all four parallelly. Do your karma properly. Try as much as possible to be Karma Yogi, at least in certain pockets to be Karma Yogi. Cannot become Karma Yogi fully, correct? Huh? Certain aspects, practice Karma Yoga. Daily learn this Dhyana now and practice daily Dhyanam every day, 5-10 minutes in the morning. Then spend this 4 hours studying Vedanta Shastra. Bhagavad Gita and Vedanta are one and the same. Don't think Bhagavad Gita is different, Vedanta is different. Upanishatsu, Vedanta, please understand. Clear? Huh? Do this. You got the golden formula, the 4 simple steps you need to do. Keep on doing it. Please understand, one gets to the ultimate goal or proficiency only by consistency, commitment and constancy. The 3 C's for success. Please understand. So for a seeker who wants to be Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga is said to be the means. So you cannot skip Karma Yoga and go and achieve anything. Neither you can achieve proficiency in Dhyanam. Forget about Jnanam. Are you all clear so far? And to practice Karma Yoga, what should you be doing? Simple question. Quick answer. Class will move fast. Karma. Arvind, very good. Without even doing karma, become Karma Yogi. Sir, I've given up all the work, sir. So I've given up the results of work. That's not what is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is you do the work. Right action plus right attitude and give up the results. Don't have focus on results. See, I'll tell you a very smart way of working for all of you today in secret, Subramanian sir. Results will happen whether you like it or not, believe it or not, want it or not. Are you getting the point? If you put the right effort, results will come. That X factor can be up and down a bit, depending on prarabdham and all. So don't even worry about results. But plan that this should happen, then focus only on steps. That's what they say, in project management. Break down everything to simple steps, focus on the step. Don't think what will happen to the final code or final product, in what form, that somebody will bother. You do your job first properly. Now, we know correct, each one should do the job in your own company, each one should do. If you're doing no support work, focus on support work. How product is being designed, if you start thinking, then go to design department. Clear, this thing, clear, now. So for a seeker who wants to get proficiency in Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga is the means. Clear? Then Bhagavan now says, for a person who has reached proficiency in Dhyana Yoga, for a person who has reached proficiency in Dhyana Yoga and what? About to go into Jnanam fully, renunciation is said to be the means. That means what? Finally, for getting what? Jnanam, renunciation is important. So Bhagavan is saying here, the renunciation here is mental renunciation is enough. Don't need to what? Sannyasam is equal to what? Karma Yoga. Please understand. That means what? For Dhyana Yoga, you become proficient in Karma Yoga. And once you are proficient in Dhyanam, renunciation, that means what? Unless no more the world will be a source of attraction for you. When you become proficient in Dhyanam, Bhagavan is going to teach. When you are practicing Dhyanam, every time you come out of Dhyanam, you will say, let me go back to the Dhyanam, but other work will be pulling you. You will never be interested in the worldly affairs. So Bhagavan is saying that when one has reached Dhyana Yoga, renunciation here means, write down technically, the attachment to worldly things. That I want this, I want that, I need to go after this, I need to get this, I need to get this done. Clear? For whatever is, I told you 3 buckets. What are the 3 buckets? Your action should be involved. One is Vedanta, second is Chitta Shuddhi, third is survival. Other than this, any other extra thoughts is called fanciful thoughts, which should be renounced. So for a person who has reached Dhyana Yoga, to be, that means what? To be established in Dhyanam, renunciation means what? Unnecessary attachment to worldly things is the means. Clear? By Karma Yoga practicing, you become proficient in Dhyana Yoga. To sustain, to be a good Dhyana Yogi, the mind should always be pure, kept pure. Shamaha. Clear? Shamaha is one of the important steps in the 6 steps. Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi. Shamaha. Clear? Sadaiva Vasana Tyagaha. Not Shamaha. No. Please. There's a difference between Shamaha and Shamaha. Can somebody write? Look at the text in the Bhagavad Gita here. Shamaha. Kakaram is not there. Shamaha. Okay, very good. Shamaha. Shankara. Shankara Sha. Namah Shankaraya Chamayaskaraya Cha. Now, always learn Sanskrit now. There is a Sha for Shanmukha, the Sha for Shiva, Shankara. Appa, father, son. The Sha is different for both. You are getting my point? Can somebody write? Shiva, Shankara, Shakaram, Shankara, Shanmukha, Vaibhavam. Right, clear? So here Shamaha. So let us see Padavibhaga here. Arurukshoho, one word. Munehe yogam karma karanam uchyate. Yoga rudhasya tasya eva. Underline the word eva. Eva karanam avadharanartham. Eva means emphasizing. Shamaha karanam uchyate. Anmaya. Munehe Arurukshoho yogam karma uchyate karanam. Tasya yogarudhasya shamaha eva uchyate karanam. Clear? Huh? So two categories. Write down. A person who aims to be a Dhyana yogi, and the next step is for a person who wants to be a Jnana yogi. Are you clear? So it is like this, no? For achieving or going to your higher secondary school, which you call PUC, I don't know if they call PUC now, 10th standard is a must. Clear? As per our education system. Indumati, you're back in US, India, okay? To go to college degree, the higher secondary education important, correct? 12th standard. Are you getting what I'm saying? Making it very simple for you. To reach one particular level, there is one certificate you need to get. Like, for example, our Arvind Malhotra is doing postdoctorate. Ask him what all degrees he has taken. Should have finished high school education, PUC, and college, then degree, post-degree, masters. Correct, Arvind? Then he should have taken doctorate also. Then only you can call yourself, post-doctorate scholar. He's now sitting there. Like that, Bhagavan is giving you two steps. One step to reach Dhyanam, what is the qualification? Second step to go to the next level called Jnanam, what is the qualification? Kera, now look at the sloka from that background. You got the Anvaya for this? Anvaya I should do. No, Anvaya I'll do. Mune he arurukshoho yogam karma uchyate karanam tasya yogarudhasya shamaha eva uchyate karanam. So the word uchyate karanam is coming twice. Write down how to study the sloka. Is it coming or not? When you studied the sloka plainly without Padayoga Anvaya, you never knew. The word uchyate karanam is coming twice. What is uchyate karanam? Said to be the means. Uchyate means is said to be. They say, is being told. Karanam, the means, the cause. So far, is it clear? See, now as you go forward, subject is heavy. If I take more time describing all these things, you cannot do many slokas. Are you able to keep a pace now? That's the reason initially I did a bit slowly. Now I'll, gather pace. Read them. Okay, now let us see the meaning. Mune he. Mune he. Muni. Muni. Muni means what? Maunat munihi. Yatnat munihi. Yatnat yatihi. Yati muni. The equivalent terms. Person who is a seeker. Person is doing intense sadhana for achieving a particular goal. It's called a muni. It's called a yati. Clear, huh? Everybody cannot be called a muni. Everybody cannot be called a yogi. And again, just because you have some yogi, title in your name, you cannot become yogi. You have to have all the practices that you do, and the mental calmness, clarity, sarva bhuta hite rataha, all that should be there. If you want to be called a yati or a muni or a yogi, clear? Huh? Mune he, which vibhakti it is? For a seeker, for a person who wants to achieve success, means what? Who is practicing, for a sadhak, write down. For a person doing, for a sadhak is the right word. For a sadhak, arurukshoho. Arurukshoho means wants to reach. That means what? I am a sadhak. I am doing sadhana. I want to reach something. So Bhagavan is saying, many people have got different aim. They're doing different practices, different sadhanas to achieve different things. Yes or no? Today, everybody is involved in one common sadhana. What is that? How to make money in the world. Or that everybody is trying different means. Bhagavan is not bothered about all those things. Here Bhagavan is saying, for a seeker, arurukshoho, who wants to reach yogam, dhyana yoga. For a seeker who wants to reach dhyana yoga. So are you clear? So now you want to become what? A dhyana yogi. For a person who wants to be proficient in dhyana yogam, it's called a dhyana yogi. Karma uchyate karanam. Karma means karma yoga. Write down. Karma yoga is said to be the means. Uchyate is said to be. Karanam, the means or the cause. Means what? If you want to become a Dhyana yogi, better be a good karma yogi. Clear? Huh? That's what it means. So far, is it clear? Next. Tasya. For that person, his pullingam, for him, yoga rudhasya arudham means occupying a seat, achieving. Arurukshoho means aiming to reach. Two words, write down next to each other. Arurukshoho, I'll give to the next class. Arurukshoho means aiming to reach. Arudaha means one who has already established in that, who is occupying the seat. Now, you know, correct? Huh? So before elections, everybody is aiming for the seat. After elections, only the winning candidate can occupy the seat. The election season, that's the reason. Clear? Huh? Are you getting the point? So before there, arurukshoho for the seat. Arudaha means occupying the seat, established. Are you clear? Beautiful words are there here. Arurukshoho, arudaha. Here, yoga rudhasya. Yoga plus arudhasya. That means what? Yoga plus arudaha, yoga arudaha, tasya, yoga rudhasya. That's a way to study. Savarna jirga sandhi. For a person who has reached yoga, what yoga here is Bhagavan saying? Dhyana yoga. For a person who is Dhyana yoga, shamaha eva uchyate karanam. That means what? If you want to be established, that means I have reached. Are you getting the point? I'm doing karma yoga, and then I will learn dhyanam. Go and sit down in dhyanam. Carefully observe. Now, Usha, madam, if you want to maintain that seat, anyway, today in politics, in Aruna, seat maintain madake bere enena madabeko. For here to be established and be in dhyana yogi as a permanent dhyana yogi, what? What all you practiced through karma yoga for chitta shuddhi should be natural to you now. Are you getting the point? By hard work of practice of chitta shuddhi, you have attained and learned dhyanam and established dhyana yogi. After become dhyana yogi, you cannot say bye-bye to karma yoga. You cannot say bye-bye to chitta shuddhi. You should already be what? For a person who has reached Dhyana Yoga, renunciation, here Shamaha, all your vasanas that have been there in your mind for n number of janmas, different types of vasanas, unwanted thoughts, unwanted desires. Shamaha means what? Giving up all those desires. Sadaiva vasana tyagaha shama ityabhidiyate. Aparokshanubhuti. Acharya Shankara gives definition. In all the Prakarana Granthas, Acharya Shankara gives the definition for all this Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi. So, Shamaha means what? Mentally renouncing all the fanciful wrong thoughts. Are you getting this slightly complicated shloka? Madhu Harish, you understood? For reaching the Dhyana Yoga state, aiming for that state, Karma Yoga is the means. After reaching the state of Dhyana Yoga, to be established in that, not to fall from the state of Dhyana Yoga, Shamaha is important. Shamaha means what? Sadaiva vasana tyaga, renunciation of all wrong thoughts, adharmic thoughts, fanciful thoughts, unnecessary desires, too much of kama, all those things have to be given up naturally. Write down. Swabhavikam, it should be, that is not given here. The mind should be established in that. No more hard work is required. Are you getting the point? So, if, for example, if our Arvind Balsam is doing postdoctorate in mathematics, I don't know what subject he's doing, you ask him differentiation, ask him partial differentiation, calculus, he will say. He'll say from dream also. He doesn't struggle. Whereas while coming to 11th standard, 12th standard, struggle. What is partial differentiation? Keep on struggling. But to be established in postdoctorate class, what should happen? Yeah, somebody will ask, you do this answer. Correct, huh, Arvind? Am I right? You are understanding your own progress. No, you have progressed in your studies like that. Are you able to understand the subtle difference? One is sadhana, another is establishment. in that state. So Bhagavan is saying very clearly that to be a Dhyana yogi, be a good karma yogi. After becoming an excellent Dhyana yogi, that means Bhagavan is giving proof. How do I prove myself that I'm a good Dhyana yogi when naturally my mind doesn't go into wrong thoughts? Correct? All of us want that or not? Nah. Chetan Sharma, understanding. Why should you study Shastras? Because Shastras are the means to tell you what should you achieve, how should you achieve. Simply, talking something like charlatans without any Shastric knowledge, without Vedic knowledge, without Gita knowledge. They also say something, people keep on following. Waste life. You're wasting your life. No, Guru, correct? Tasmat Shastram Pramanante Karya Karyam Vyavasthitau. Jnatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartumiharhasi. Please attend all the Gita classes. Don't come only for 1 or 2. The same 13, 14, you can listen again and again. I have listened to it like 5 times. I have gone through Acharya's Shankara Bhashyam for Gita, Upanishad, Brahmasutram at least 2-3 times. All the Upanishads, all the Brahmasutras, all the Gita, again and again. Any number of times you go through, it is not enough. So please don't say, sir, 1 class is enough, sir. 2 classes enough, sir. Come for all the 4. I told you, practice all the 4 together. What are the 4 to be practiced? Karma to be practiced. Write down today. You take home for today. Karma, Karma Yoga, Dhyanam. After learning Dhyanam, 4th, Vedanta Shastra, Shravana, Manana. 4 pillars for success. Practice it. You will get success in this life itself. I am not saying, Bhagavan is saying. Okay? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gita Samvatsara Vaibhavam.
Namaskaram.
Go ahead.
Om Sri Bhagavan Vacha Mayyeva Mana Adhastva Mayi Buddhim Niveshaya Nivashishyasi Mayyeva Atha Urdhvam Na Samshayaha Atha Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoshi Mayi Sthiram Abhyasa Yogena Tataha Mamichhaptum Dhananjaya Abhyasepya Samarthosi Matkarma Paramo Bhava Madarthamapi Karmani Kurvan Siddhimavapsyasi Ataitadapya Shaktosi Kartum Madyogamashritah Sarva Karma Phalatyagam Tatah Kuru Yathatmavan Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanad dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagaha tyagat shantiranantaram Adishtan sarva bhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukha shami santushtas satatam yogi yatatma drida nishchayaha mayyarpita mano buddhihi yo mad bhaktas same priyaha.
Lavanya madam, should come for classes regularly and learn the meaning also. You see in this sloka also wonderfully what Dhyana has come or not. Are you all attentive? That's the reason we are asking you to chant along with the lead chanter here. Where does it come? Sloka number 12. Bhakti Yoga, chapter 12, sloka 12. Write down today. Homework. Nice chanting. Lavanya madam is done. Hopefully, madam will come for class regularly. What does the sloka say? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. 2 times. Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha. So ultimately, Bhagavan is going karma phalatyagam again and again. But dhyana has come or not? Now you see how Bhagavan is blessing. When you are doing Dhyana Yoga, even the Samvatsara Gita, Samvatsara chanting also, Dhyana is coming. And importantly, all of you make a note here. Samadukha Sukhaha should stop. Should not run there. Panini Maharshi also put some breaks every now and then. Before Shakaram Visarga comes, right way of chant is Samadukha Sukhaha. Wait for some time also. Shami. Yeah. So all of you, two things. The next couple of days, download the Dhyana Yoga ebook. All of you have you done? If you're not done, please do it. Nah. Treat it as a way to donate for a good cause. Even if you got a copy from somebody, some people have this habit. No, let me take it from somebody, take it from some other means. Donate and download. That's why you say, you've seen in the book, what does it say? What does it say? Donate and download. Yes or no? Have you seen that ribbon? Arvind. Selected, specially. Donate. That's when you're taking the book, you're donating. You're not paying. You're not paying. You're donating for a good cause. Please understand. Do that. And then download the book. Be ready. Now we'll go through some of the details in the textbook, ebook in the next class. 2. Okay. All of you take the last quiz. The new quiz is coming up. So before we publish the new quiz, can you all try and take the last quiz? Go to the website. There is a separate web page for Gita quiz. Can you all do it? And let me give you a small, teaser, trailer. I'll close in 2 minutes. Slowly, we'll be moving towards an online logging platform for Zoom classes. Okay, there our software partner vendor has created a facility. Lakshmi Narasimhan can have breakout rooms where you can go and have quiz and come back. Like physical breakout rooms, there will be virtual breakout rooms using technology. So we'll put you in a room and ask you to take quiz and then come back to the class. We'll do all that. Provided if you take quiz properly offline, we'll not put in online quiz room. Ken. Otherwise, you'll have to be put in virtual room, quiz room. There only quiz will happen. Bharat Ramachandran, Prabhatam. Bangalore, Dubai, very good. Welcome. Attend class, learn Dhyanam properly, all the preparatory steps. No meditation goes, tells you Karma Yoga is required for Dhyanam. Have they told? Bhagavan has spent 4 slokas emphasizing Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga is important. Om Shanti 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Tatsate Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta San Mangalani Bhavantu Satyayeta. Next class, Saturday morning. 48 hours from now. All right.